All right. So we'll continue on. You make an entire if and elif check through for every single one they listed there. I'll probably just do one more because there's no point in me. So if word 0. What was the next one? A. All right. So again, just like the if, I established else if, hey, else if this is true too. So it's checking if and it's executing. It's checking else if this is true, do this, right? It's continuing on. So you would continue on with elifs because it would need to check all of them to all be true, right? So, did I do this correctly? Just checking my work. Run my while loop. So I just need to look at essentially adding my else statement. Oops. So let's add else, just like your typical else loop. In this one, you're essentially saying, hey, it's checked through all that. Now we need to, hey, somebody put my password and nothing in there matched, or put a password where nothing matched up. So we have to establish that clause as the final execution of our else loop. So we simply established, hey, all characters from, because we're going to remember, we're going to append, so it's still pretty important. All characters within the word are being stored in our password variable. And if none of them were changed, the same password be stored identically, but we still have to append. So the final thing we need to do is create the ability to add into what that was. So let's start with that. So as you see, we took the character count and we're saying, hey, the character plus 1. So we've established the ability to add to it. Nope. I'm thinking password print. So I'm getting myself mixed up, right? The one thing that we will also need to do is add that. So append, it's essentially like the Q and S. We can do it right in our print line, I'm pretty sure. All right, let's go to the print line and test that out. Otherwise, maybe I'd make a separate one there within the loop. So append, so let's add password. All right, so now the user has password plus, what the heck was it that we're adding? Q star, I'm not even gonna try and find that on this keyboard right now. All right, we need to add it directly into it. What do we got here now when we submit? All right, so it executed correctly to replace letters, right? A to A. Hey, and I added the Q and S. All right, so let's just explain that a little more out. Not executing it all. I'll let you finish the elif route, but you see here it executed some of it, right? You see where I put A became at my expected output, your output. Or no, did I do the A? A at. Well, so I got the append to work. What did I miss on executing this correctly? So did the I. So input I. Alright, so you're checking to see if I is true. Replace password. I wonder if I just simply. Let's see if I just executed on the else loop. I guess I will finish it up. Alright, so the next one was M. Actually, I'm going to need. Alright. So I'm going to build the other one out real quick, see if. Essentially, what the theory in my head is I'm not executing through, and I'm going straight to my else. Alright, so I A, lowercase m becomes big M. What else we got here? B becomes 8. And O becomes a period. So I'm checking to see where I broke it. Obviously, I have an issue with it executing. So why aren't you executing through my if and elif route, right? It's executing on the else and it's executing proper print, but it's just not properly executing on my while loop. Let me